The myths about smart work that keeps most people stuck. You know, there are some quotes you hear and just scroll past. You read them, nod your head, maybe even repost them, but deep down, you don't really understand them. Not because the quote is wrong, but because life has not yet introduced you to that chapter where that quote makes sense to you. One quote that vexes me the most and annoys me so much is, work smart, not hard. You know, because honestly, I used to think, bro, this is Lagos. Smart work is also hard work. Until life used that quote to teach me a crazy lesson. Some years ago, I think maybe 4 or 5, I got a call late at night. One of the biggest artists in Nigeria was performing in the UK the next day. They needed a LED screen visuals for the performance. You know, the promoters had already done something, but the artist wanted visuals that matched his newly released album. And so his A&R reached out to me. Can you do this, damn Larry? And I'm like, I didn't even hesitate. Like, yes, ASAP. I started, no sleep, no rest, fuel, energy drinks. And I worked on this project like my career depended on it. And honestly, it actually did. Or it actually felt like it. Finally, I finished. Then came the problem no one talks about, the file. If you've ever worked with LED screen visuals, you will know those files are monsters. You know, we are talking 20, 30, 40 gig, 50 gig. Today, there are even better ways to transfer huge files like that and your network will cut. Back then, I'm not going to mention the apps or network providers, but guys, forget it. I tried everything. Different upload sites, different internet connections, compressing the files. I splitted some of those files, nothing worked. By the time the uploaded file finally went through, the artist had already left the stage. He had even performed. In fact, he had even left the country. The visuals were never used, and because they were not used, I wasn't paid. You know, imagine walking through the night, giving everything you had, only for you to have a sorry to say. I remember calling this guy like Alpha bro, hoping maybe there would be some kind of understanding. Instead, he said one sentence. He said, damn Larry, in this life, learn to work smart, not hard. And bro cut the call. I'm not going to lie, you know, that sentence broke me. First of all, it made me angry and I felt cheated. You know, they made corrections first because I sent in the first draft and I felt like saying, bro, you know, this is not just my own fault. We all have faults to share in this, right? But after sitting with it for a while, I realized it wasn't insulting my effort. It was exposing my process. That's when I learned something that completely changed how I work. Timing and delivery are not the same thing. They might seem like it. They are like brothers, but from different mothers. If you deliver on time, but what you delivered isn't usable, you haven't delivered. And if you create something amazing, but it arrives when the moment has passed, you still haven't delivered, both are failures. Clients don't pay for stress, they don't pay for sleepless nights, they pay for results. That's when I stopped confusing effort with value. Today, before I accept any project, I don't just ask, can I create this? How much is the client willing to drop? I ask questions like, how do I create this? Exporting it, uploading it, delivering it, solving every possible problem before the deadline. Because that's working smart. That's what working smart actually means. So let me dash you this for free. Sometimes the most expensive lessons you will ever learn isn't from losing money. It's from realizing that you actually did everything right except the one thing that mattered the most. Smart work is you preparing for a war not yet decided. Have a beautiful, amazing day.